I was having trouble breathing. My lungs weren't growing right when I was born, so I needed a double lung transplant. My guts kept shutting down. I was in so much severe pain. At 18 years old, I had an intestine transplant. My doctor, he said, "You've gone through one thing, tough thing before, but you have to go through another one now."
Luke, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for letting me come in.
You had a double lung transplant at 9 years old?
9 years old, yeah. I needed a double lung transplant because I was getting sicker and sicker. Couldn't breathe, couldn't play the video games at all. And it was getting hard to do anything else, like in my whole life. I was having a hard time being with my brothers and sisters. Like, I couldn't go outside much.
What were some of the things that scared you most about it?
I just didn't know I was gonna be alive or if I was gonna come out okay.
After you came out okay, how was your rehab? How did you feel after they gave you new lungs?
It was painful at first because I didn't like to do exercise. I didn't like doing exercise, but I knew I had to do it because it would get me better quicker. I could go outside again. I could be like a real kid. Finally, like, play video games, do exercise, go outside with my brothers and sisters. I could, like, have fun with life again.
I know that your stomach was hurting a lot when you were dealing with your intestinal issues.
So that was hard on me because I really wanted food.
How did you have to eat?
Liquid food,
Mm-hmm.
where it goes through your IV instead of your belly.
Mm-hmm. What was it like when you had to find out that you had another transplant?
I was a little nervous and a little bit shaken, but it was okay. I knew what I was going through. I had doctors there. And at 18 years old, I had an intestine transplant.
And a lot of people, when they're in your situation, they don't think of other people, they think about themselves. And you thought, I want to help other kids that are going through the same thing. So what made you think, hey, instead of birthday presents, I want everybody to wear pajamas?
Pajama drive?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that kids should have their own hospital pajamas instead of the gowns, like, usually like gowns in children's hospitals.
You were a Children's Miracle Network champion?
I got to go to Florida, and I got to meet Barack Obama, and I got to be in the parade, Disney parade with Miss America.
Oh, really?
Laura. Yeah.
So how did you get into starting to play video games?
When I was 4 years old, my dad taught me how to play video games, like the Mario games.
Are you pretty good?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
So when you were in the hospital, I know that you were able to play video games. Were you able to raise money when you were playing video games?
We do a fundraiser called Extra Life, and it's really fun. You get to play video games 24 hours.
Really?
All day, yeah.
So Luke, can you tell me about your Facebook page and what are you guys doing on there?
We post a picture of me, a picture of the day, we call it. And like every single time, I'll be doing something that I could never do before. And sometimes we go hiking, or we go to baseball games.
So do you go walking every day?
Yes, I do with my dog, Ray.
What kind of dog is Ray?
English Cream Golden Retriever.
And who is Ray to you?
A best friend, a companion, a good caretaker.
So what are some of the things that you see yourself doing in the future?
Going to college, Leah Carvin Community College, and I want to be a game designer. I'm going to create a game out of my own hands. Early childhood education, and medical assistant. To know all about this medical stuff.
If you're going to do all three of those things, you're going to be pretty busy.
Yes, I will.
What are some of the things that you hope people can learn from your story?
Let's not go down a negative path, but a positive path. When you're getting a transplant, you don't often see how hard life is ahead of that transplant, but you can really tell it is hard. Even though if you don't want to work, you have to.
Even though it might not be fun, it might not be cool, but the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you so much for being the 50 Phenom.
Thank you.